told that solve for x in 2 sin squared x minus sin x minus 1 equals to 0. So this question here, we need to solve for x. What I want to do is say let sin x equals to, let us say y. Okay, y is just a number, that's a letter. Okay, we pick a letter and then we put it there. So here it will be 2y squared, because of sin squared x, it is equal to 2y squared minus y minus 1 equals to 0. So when it is equal to 0 here, we have formed what we call the quadratic equation. Okay, we can solve that quadratic equation. Here you can see, let us say that we have the product here is -1, then sum it will be also product, it is now -1 times 2, which is equals to -2. Sum here it will be -1. Then we look at the factors. When we multiply, we get -2. When we add, we get -1. So the factors here, it is -2 and 1, because -1 plus 1 we get -2 plus 1 we get -1. Then -2 times 1 we get -2. So factors, two numbers, when you multiply you get -2, when you add you get -1. So the factors are this one here. So from here we go to 2y squared. Let me substitute my factors inside here. -2 plus -2y plus y, this one here, this is like now -2y and 1y, minus 1 equals to 0. So the common factor here, it is 2y into y minus 1, plus the common factor here is 1 into y minus 1 equals to 0. So the next step, let me take 2y plus 1, then on the brackets I pick one of it, that is y minus 1 equals to 0. So this point here, let me start with 2y minus 1, 2y plus 1 equals to 0, which is now going to be 2y equals to -1, which is the same as divided by 2 divided by 2. So y equals to -1 over 2, okay, which is the same as -0.5. So let me look another number which is in the bracket, that's y minus 1 equals to 0, which is the same as y. I take this one to the other side, that is now y equals to 1. Now at this point here we have y equals to -0.5, another one y equals to 1. So sin x equals to y. You remember this one here, the ones we started with up there. Let sin x equals to y. So here can say sin x equals to y, whereby now it will be sin x is equal to, let me start with this one, -0.5. So I need to find the sin inverse so that I can get the angle of x. X is equal to sin inverse of this one here. It will be the sin inverse of -0.5. The first one, it will be -30. -30. So if it is -30, I'm going to take that is now, because that is the positive, now I will take 180 plus 30, I get 210, that's degrees. Then 360 minus 30, I will get 330 degrees. Now because the negative now, it will be now 210 degrees and 330 degrees. Then the next one, sin x equals to 1. Now x equals to the sin inverse of 1, which is equals to the sin inverse of 1, that is 90 degrees. Now x can be either 90 degrees or it will be 210 degrees or 330 degrees.